Microphone check 1 2, man. This is another episode of Undiscovered. I go by the name of DJ B Moss, man. I got a special guest in the building today, man. I met this artist Saturday, right? Was Saturday?
So it was Saturday. Yep.
So and he got a performance, did a performance. Was at the bar, and I said, you know what? I want to start interviewing artists. So here. He said my studio look amazing. I appreciate you, man.
For sure.
I want to introduce everybody to One Dog. I want to One Dog. What's good, man? Talk to me, bro.
What's going, man? One Dog checking in. Zone 4 Camden Road. Atlanta's best secret. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta's best kept secret, man. You know what I mean? Born and raised in the A. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Camden Road.
And I appreciate you coming through for once again, man. So like being an artist, you say you from Atlanta, Georgia. I don't get too many when I do these shows or when I do these artists, when I do these interviews, I don't see too many artists that's actually from Atlanta. Everybody from outside of Atlanta.
And that one I ain't trying to cut y'all, but bro, that's why I'm so adamant about blowing in this shit, because a lot of niggas who got the stamp and a lot of folks who fucking with these folks, bro, these folks not even from here. I ain't trying to these niggas be from Athens, these niggas be from Gwinnett, man, all type of places. And I ain't, you know what I'm saying, I ain't throwing no shade on nobody, because if you bring more light to the city, but we fucking with that, but niggas is not from the city for real. That's what I'm saying.
100%. So it's so crazy that you say that. Like, does it make it harder for you being an artist that's actually from Atlanta? Like, versus anybody just come to Atlanta and just blow up?
I want to say yeah, and I want to say no. The reason why I say yeah, because it seemed like to me, you know what I'm saying, being in the city, outsiders, they welcomed in, you know what I'm saying, more efficiently than if you was in another, you know what I'm saying, another place that you ain't from there, and they be like, oh, nah, here, outside, you know what I'm saying. Down here, you know what I'm saying, they welcome the outsiders in, they get money with the outsiders, right. Cool, you know what I mean. And then as a part, it's all about connections too. Like, I ain't gonna lie, these outside niggas be connecting with, I guess, the right people. You know what I'm saying? And the niggas that be from here, you know, I guess, I don't know if it got something to do with the talent, the ambition, or the drive, or not making the right connections, but I'm gonna change all that. I ain't gonna even lie.
I do feel like a lot of times people come here for a particular reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They come here to like, oh, fuck, you know, I'm finna move to Atlanta, I wanna do music, I'm finna move to Atlanta, I wanna be a rapper, or I wanna be a actor or actress or whatever like that, you know what I'm saying? So mostly everybody rap nowadays. Everybody do music. How long you been doing music?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been doing music since probably about the 2nd, 3rd grade.
Damn.
I know, and how I know, because like I said, I got my first start in church. My grandma got to go to a church called Divine Deliverance. It's on it's like on the south side.
Like Jonesboro, Riverdale?
Yeah, not even Jonesboro, like I want to say Old Nat. I can't think of it right now, but it's on Old Nat. Put like
College Park area,
like Buffington, like
Buffington Road. Yeah,
I know
what you're talking about.
But that's how I got my first start. I wanted to rap, so I did my first rapping like children's church. You know what I mean?
You rapping?
Yeah, like rapping. I rapping in church. You know what I'm saying? I had a children's rap about. You know what I'm saying? It was me. In a little group, we had a little group, and they you know how they do the parade team, the dance, and they had a show. We had actually got a chance to come out and perform, and I ain't gonna even lie. When I did that, I already knew I wanted to be a rapper. I knew I wanted to be a rapper anyway, because my dad, he was A&R, you know what I mean. So like, as a kid, growing up, it was plenty of days, bro. I slept in the studio, you know what I'm saying. I got my start early, so a lot of niggas how they be idolizing like the rappers and stuff on TV. I ain't have to do that because I was seeing everything firsthand. It was niggas putting stuff in my face so I could reach out and touch. So I was like, bro, I can do this shit. This shit attainable for real.
That's dope.
Because I'm seeing it, like.
That's dope. Like, you know, you sound like you got a crazy story. I want to harp on what I saw this weekend. One of the main things I saw was that was it your own clothing line, or like you had your own
Jewelry? Yeah, I got it on right now.
I see. I was like, okay, dope.
I'm
like
jewelry every day. That's it.
When I see stuff like that, it makes me think like, all right, you know what? He an artist that got his stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Like, what made you want to start the brand? Like, what does it stand for? Like, how did you get that started?
So, jewelry movement basically got started, I want to say, because I figured it out. I was like, even with the music, it's like, so you can only touch niggas so far with words. Like, you know what I mean? People can't touch words. They can only listen to it. You can impact them so much, but you got to hit them from all different angles, like from the clothing. I don't care what it is, food, movies, bro. You just got to find tangible assets to hit these people with. I know merchandise is the number one thing. Like, when you talk about music and you talk about deals and artists, and they talk about they touring and stuff like that, and how they get their money, how they getting paid. Merchandise one of their biggest factors.
Yeah, absolutely.
They control their merch. So I caught on to that early, like, bro, I need to get me some merch. Like, I even seen niggas that's further along ahead of me. I'm like, damn, these niggas ain't even got no merch.
Right.
They ain't got no movement. Like, that's where the movement come from. I get everybody to put these niggas in jewelry. They gonna want to know about what is this? Who is these folks? Like,
that's what made me ask.
So that's what I'm saying. So like, That's what really made me want to do it, and what it stands for. Jug runner is basically like, I came up with that as a way of finessing my way into the game with different aspects of like, okay, basically, if it don't work this way, you gotta do it this way. If it don't work that way, you gotta do it that way. It's still jug, it's still finesse. You know what I mean?
I fuck with it, man. I definitely do, man. When I saw you and your management with it on, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
How often do you perform outside of Atlanta?
Outside of Atlanta, that's what I'm working on now. Actually performing more on, like, I want to say, it's what is it called? Like a southern tour, like when you go around like Alabama and Tennessee.
Yeah,
like that's what I'm working on now. Doing that. You know, I probably performed outside Atlanta. I want to say once or twice, but for the main part, I've been in the city because I strongly believe it, bro. If you can't blow up where you at, how the hell you trying to go somewhere else and blow up and make money? You can't even get the folks in your own town to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Now that's one thing I can say, like, because a lot of artists, you know what I'm saying, can't blow up where they at because you got a lot of people. It's not opportunity, you know, like it is in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? You might go to the mall or you might run into Gucci Man or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like here in Atlanta, you just never know. You know, when you an artist from Omaha, Nebraska, you ain't gonna see no opportunities like that. So when you see when you see that story happen to somebody else, you kind of be like, yo, I want that too.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a rapper too. Like, ain't no way I can't get that same opportunity as well. Like, why can't I come to Atlanta and, you know, and blow up? You know what I'm saying? And like the crazy part that I noticed from being from a DJ point of view, because I tried to do the exact same thing. I tried to come here and be one of the biggest DJs in Atlanta, and it didn't work like that.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have relationships.
Facts.
How important is it to build relationships in the industry?
Man, bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, that shit is very important. And like one of my management team, because I got a few different people I work with as far as management, because, you know, like, everybody got to have their role, and one person can't be here all the time, so, you know what I'm saying, you might have to pick up the slack. But I want to shout out my management, Corey Loggins. That's probably a person that taught me about networking and how important that shit is. And you said it when you hit it on the head.
Right.
Going to the mall, that nigga was going to the mall, like, and it was like, niggas was like, why is this nigga in the mall so much? Why the fuck is this nigga in the mall? That nigga was going to the mall, making connections, goddamn, and it was just piecing certain shit together just by being in the right place at the right time.
Right.
You don't never know who you gonna see in the mall, bro. You can go into a suit store and get a suit and meet an executive, and that shit can change your life. You know what I mean? So that's what I learned. Networking is important. It's all about changing your pacing, and you can't move at the same speed. You gotta have a different speed. Sometimes you gotta be able to pick the pace up on these niggas and just floor it, drop it to the ground, and go.
Absolutely.
And show to these folks that you know how to adapt with the times and change.
100%.
Like, relationships is everything. I feel like relationships can get you in places that money can't. Cause I done seen niggas with money that can't even get around certain people because they don't have a relationship. And I ain't got none in my pocket, but I'm around these folk millionaires, dap me up like they know me.
Right.
All because of the account of somebody else that I know.
That's wild. That's a good story though, for real. Like, I want to ask you this question too, because you told me you was in the church growing up, rapping in the church.
Shout out my boy Kurt too. My boy Kurt 166 here in the motherfucker. Shout out Kurt, man.
I wanted to ask you this real quick because I know you told me you said you was in the church, you was rapping in church and everything. So that means you was deep with your family and everything.
For sure.
So is your family now supportive of you, or they should have anybody been like, yo, you need to let that rap shit go?
I ain't gonna even lie to you, bro. I got family. I'm gonna say I don't have a lot of family for the simple fact, even though I do, because it's only certain one that's immediate. But my immediate family, man, supportive as hell, bro. Like, that's why I love it, because you know how you meet a nigga in like for 8 Mile, for instance, Papa Doc. You see at the end of the movie how the nigga, like, he's a gangster. His real name's Clarence. Nigga went to private school. It ain't nothing like that, bro.
Right.
Like, I don't have to switch up. Like, when I get around my family, I could be one way all the time, bro. I could be one way all the time. That's what I love. That's what helped me keep going with my journey and keep me striving, because I don't have to be nobody else. I can be myself. They already know what I'm accountable for, what I do, what I done did, what I ain't did. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no secrets.
100%, man. 100%. Do you think it's easier for in today's industry? Do you think it's easier for artists to get on, or harder for artists to stay on?
Bruh.
These questions be coming out the top of my head.
Honestly,
bro. Like,
I think it's hard. I think it's hard for artists to get on too.
Uh-huh.
But at the same time, I'm gonna say why I don't think it's hard for artists to get on, because I just know how just having the right connections and knowing the right people, bro. You can skip past so much shit just by knowing the right people.
Yeah.
Now I feel like it's harder to stay on, because it's like, for instance, with this TikTok shit, bro. You blow up on TikTok, and these folks, just listen to your shit every day, making challenges every day. Like, damn, now I gotta make another one just like that. And if I don't make another one like that, I'm gonna have to keep making another one to a catch, and then I have to do it fast on my flop. So that's how I look at that. As far as making it, I feel like I won't have no problem staying on. Like, I won't have no problem keep my flame lit. You know what I'm saying? Because the music there, the material there, the story there. For one, it got to be a story. A lot of these niggas don't even have no story, bro. Like, niggas just rapping.
So harp on that story part. You know what I'm saying? What was one of the worst things, if you don't mind talking to me, because I like to talk. You know what I'm saying? What's one of the worst things that probably happened to you as an artist, whether it's like a promoter, fucked you out some money, or like you didn't have the support, you came to a show and nobody there. Like, as an artist, what's the most challenging thing you ever had to endure?
You know what? I ain't even had one of them bad artist horror stories yet, even though some things that happen. I just count everything as a lesson. Like, for instance, probably the worst thing probably just going to DJ, acting funny, acting like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't want to play shit, or it's time for you to perform, and they holding it, don't want to pay the mic to you, you know what I'm saying? But I just learned, really, even with stuff like that, it really just made me go harder, and it just made me want to attack more, bro, and not feel like I got something to prove to folk, but I feel like I do got something to prove. It's like, every time you want somebody to prison, you need to be proving why they worthy of being in your prison, why you worthy of being in their prison. Like, so evidently a nigga must don't know how worthy he is of being in my prison, or vice versa. You know what I mean? A lot of times you gotta show people that. Like, that's why I had to learn being an artist, bro. You gotta take your ego out of a lot of shit. Like, I ain't gonna even lie, but I certain nigga, but I don't be wanting to go up to these niggas and doubt these niggas up and talk to them and be like this, that. But it be like, shoot, bro, you gotta break the eye, you know what I'm saying? It ain't even about making a connection. It's just about getting your face in these folks' head. Sometimes it's just enough, just getting your face acquainted with people so they can say, oh, I done seen him before. I know he doing this. Or I know he doing it. Like, damn, bro, actually do be out there. Like, a nigga remember you off of that.
Definitely. And, you spoke on something about the DJs too, man. And, like, I hate, I am a DJ, you know what I'm saying, as you seen. But, like, one of the main things that I do hate is that some of these DJs be so full of themselves. You know what I'm saying? They feel like, oh, I'm the DJ. Y'all supposed to do this, or y'all supposed to do that.
Telling you.
That's why I try to make sure I treat everybody with respect, because you just never know, you know what I'm saying, who you shitted on now.
Right.
They probably will shit on you later.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What's one thing that, like, as an artist, that you feel motivated by other artists?
Shit, when I see an artist get up there and that nigga just got confidence and he just kill it, like, whether they fucking with his music or not, he still killing it. If I get up there and see an artist do something like where they perform and they take they vocals out and they just, you know what I'm saying, instrumental the track all the way through, like, stuff like that, let me know, like, but that nigga determined, but he wanted it better than other artists because he willing to take it a step further, or he willing to do something different. When I see artists shine out other artists, telling other artists they can do it, or not holding up, getting up there like, hey, bro, you were fire, you were hard, you know what I'm saying, keep doing your thing, like, they make me want to keep going.
That's great. Who is somebody in the industry right now that you want to work with?
Somebody I want to work with.
You just gotta work with this person.
Damn. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I be so focused on trying to get myself to the next level. Like, I can't even really say it's nobody I really just want to work with for real. But I'm gonna give you a name anyway, just because you asked the question. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it'll help people understand me better. If I could work with somebody right now, it'll probably be Drake, bro.
Drake?
Yeah, it'll probably be Drake.
Okay. Drop one of Blues Moms with that. Why Drake? Because whatever he touches.
Yeah, I just feel like Drake, you know what I'm saying? You right. Whatever that boy touch, it go up for real.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I feel like if I do a song with Drake, you know what I'm saying, them folk gonna know, like, oh yeah, they want them one, but we need to watch out for him. Like, too many, you know what I'm saying? These ain't even just coming up, you know what I'm saying, no feature from Drake like that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's true.
Like, if you look at Migos, how they did the Versace, but when Drake put that, not saying that they weren't out here, they was already out here with the Versace, but when that boy Drake just came and put that touch on it, you like, but Versace out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's out of here.
Definitely.
Sure.
As an artist, do you have, how would I put it? Because I had issues when I first started with my relationships with women. You know what I'm saying? Like, has being an artist interfered with your personal relationships with, like, girlfriends that you had in the past?
I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. Being an artist is crazy. I don't want to say it in the field, but I can say like your girlfriend, they will get jealous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially they see like, all right, but that nigga really moving. He around shit. He around celebrities. He around stars. Like, and these folks is accepting him. The bitches fucking with him. Like they actually reaching out to him.
Oh,
They
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to get this nigga number, coming on his shit. Like they making fake pages. Like you see what I'm saying? They making fake pages on Facebook. Like, man, crazy story, but I don't even want to go too far type. But I was on Facebook the other day, bro.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool. Go
I
ahead.
put a post up about Aries. For some reason, me and Aries, bro, we don't gel. I can't talk to Aries.
You can't talk to no female Aries.
I'm talking about no. I can't do no, cause they all the same, bro. I done had proof that they all the same, bro. From not even just relationship. Nigga, I done had girlfriends who mamas was Aries, and it's like, damn, they act just like my old bitch. Like,
Yeah.
and me and the mamas didn't get along, like, cause they was Aries, bro. You know what I'm saying? But long story short, I made a post about Aries, and it was just some stupid shit. Like,
Right.
It was a post that was like, it had 7 signs in it, and it was like, these the really signs. Aries one. I was like, why is Aries one of these?
Nah,
all the
nah.
Aries start going out. One girl come in, it's always nigga with a girlfriend. I checked the Instagram and he got a girlfriend. Worry about somebody. I was like, damn, she might be an Aries.
Gotta be an
You know what I'm
Aries.
saying? It be shit like that, man. It just be crazy, but that's what I be trying to tell my girl, and I be like, bro, you can't mention everybody. You trying to mention everybody that come in, but in a minute, but you gonna be hell when 200-300 old coming on my. You can't mention everybody. You gonna go outside, man. We gonna have to be, man, fine folk, man. You can't be, man. That's just what come with it, man. You just gotta look at it and be like, damn, okay, cool. They see what I see. It's the same thing if a nigga trying to talk to your girl, like, you can't say something to everybody. You
can't fight everybody.
Eventually, bro, you should take that as a compliment unless a nigga just said something so disrespectful. You be like, hold on, bro, what the hell this nigga doing?
Right.
But other than that, if a nigga come in hard eyes saying your girl, that's what you want. Like, that's what I think. Don't nobody want nobody that don't nobody want. But they ain't gonna tell you that.
100%, man. Have you ever had anybody that you felt like was a friend and they fucked you over in this shit?
I can't think right off the top of my head because I ain't gonna even, like, I really don't even make friends for real. I just be trying to keep everything on the business level, bro, so you don't get, cause when you start like crossing over to that friendship, bro, like, I done had too many examples, bro, like of friends and niggas that you would like go to the end of the earth and the end of the world for, and I done seen what type of situations niggas put people like that in, bro.
True.
And they supposed to be their friend, like niggas send niggas up to get killed and all type of stuff, bro. So when I see stuff like that, it made me just want to keep everything on the business level. For real.
That's so crazy. Like with me, I've had a situation, you know what I'm saying? I hired my friends, you know, my childhood friend, moved them from Mississippi to Atlanta to make it work. It didn't work. I ended up losing a lot of money. And sometimes you just got to understand that you can't hire. The same people that you want to see win don't want to see you win.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? And like the adversity that you got to go through ain't the same shit. Like their goals ain't your goals.
Fact.
And you got to make sure you have the right kind of people around you, because if you don't, you know what I'm saying, that one person can fuck up the whole situation.
Sink the whole shit.
Talk to me about how strong your team is and why they go so hard for you. Because I see you got the whole squad in this motherfucker.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna even flip, bro. My team, and you know something crazy about having a team, a lot of times you feel like, oh, bro, I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that, I need that. To you really overlooking like, damn, my team was in front of me the whole time. But maybe I just didn't know how to put a battery in their back, or maybe I didn't know the type of direction to tell them or how to spark them and let them know what I needed. You know what I mean? But like I said, Corey, that's my manager, you know what I'm saying? My boy Corey, he been, you know what I'm saying, showing out for me, like as far as events and, you know what I'm saying, taking a nigga in the right rooms, getting with the right people that he need to be with, and just building that network, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it's really all about, building that network and having a team that's gonna go hard for you as far as being the advocate, communicating, letting people know like why you need to mess with my artists, or why you need to do this, or why you need to do that, or how we bring value. That's really what it's all about too. And then that's what I learned. Like, you got to show folks how you can bring value to the situation too.
You said some, man, you said some real shit.
Like, you got to show folks how you can bring, bro, I've been learning a lot lately, bro, especially with this artistry and this music. Like, a lot of times when you feel like you're supposed to be in a place and you ain't got there yet, you can't just always be looking at it like, damn, maybe it did person. Maybe you got to start with yourself at all time, bro. You got to figure out, all right, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing right? What can I be doing more of? Like, what can I be more adamant about? What can I get better at? So that's just the stages I've been going through, for real.
100%, man. Like, so, I don't want to end this too quick, because I got like a couple more questions, if you don't mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, so right now, if you wasn't rapping, let's say like rap don't work, so like, oh fuck, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to rap no more. What's plan B?
Shoot, I'd be an actor, bro. I ain't gonna even lie. I'd be an actor, bro, for the simple fact that I already got a few films out, you know what I'm saying? I got,
like independent films?
Yeah, I got I got like 2 films out on Tuba right now. And they all on the popular page, main page. You can check out one on it's called Products of the American Ghetto. You know what I'm saying? They've been out for a minute going crazy. And I got actually a Christmas film, a Christmas comedy called Trapping for Christmas.
On Tubi.
But it called Trapping for Christmas.
Man,
bro, you gotta watch that shit, bro. I'm in there going crazy. I'm in there robbing folk, fucking hoe, putting their wigs, all type of stuff. Bro, I'm in there going crazy, bro. You got to go check that out.
Oh God, man, I'm gonna check it out. God. For real.
For sure.
Like, so acting is that's like a second passion for you, right?
Yeah, for sure. It just something that comes natural, just like the music, but it just comes so natural, bro. Like to the point where like, and that be the thing, even with life. Like a lot of niggas, like it's a limbo for like, bro, you got something with the music, but the acting, and then somebody might be like, bro, you got something with the acting, bro, but the music, bro, you need to stay on it. But one thing I know, all of it work hand to hand. Like right. I even got another film in called Life Without Hope with Andre Fuller. I ain't in the film, but I did the soundtrack on the film. You know what I'm saying? So like when the movie go off, I'm on end the credit. So it be little shit like that let me know like, okay, but I got some. Cause I didn't actually made it. It ain't even about the money. It's just that I didn't made it to a standpoint that a lot of niggas ain't did it shit. Like when your song is featured on the soundtrack and you can go back and play that, bro, like that's you an artist, bro. Yeah, you ain't just no rapper, bro. You is an artist, bro. For real.
So we keep it into 2023 right now. If we were a year from today,
for sure,
what will you want to have accomplished a year from now?
A year from now, honestly, I want to have a single that's going crazy out. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't platinum or at least gold, or even if it ain't platinum or gold, it's on its way to being platinum or gold. I want to have like, you know what I'm saying, about 4-5 more mixtapes out, or even more than that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I be wanting to have like, you know what I'm saying, 2-3 more movies under my belt. You know what I mean? Just whatever I'm doing now, I want to have it elevated times 10. So like if I did 2 movies this year, then 2023, I want to do 5, 6 movies, 7 movies. You know what I'm saying? If I got a tape or 2 out now, 2023, I need to have 4 tapes out. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm be for real, bro. Like, and I learned that from Gucci. Like, niggas always talking about, you don't want to drop out that music because they ain't gonna always listen to it, but bro, they gonna listen to it at some point in time. Sure, they gonna go back. You know what I'm saying? Cause everybody that fuck with Future. Yeah. If you always think about it, they always say something about the old shit. They say something about new shit, but you don't hear these niggas calling out current albums.
The old shit.
They calling out old shit. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man. Definitely, man. So look, you gave me a lot of game on just you and your backstory and anything like that. So I definitely appreciate you coming through, bro. Is there any motivational words? Let's say like an artist wanted to start rapping today.
For sure.
What would you tell them?
I tell him, boy, just believe in yourself, bro. Believe in yourself and take your own chances. Build you a team. Get wise counsel around you. So when you do ask for advice and somebody tell you something against what you want to do, it'd be easy for you to listen because it'd be like, oh yeah, I know, you know what I'm saying? Bro, know he talking about he done did a few things. He going places. He done help me get places. Or, you know what I'm saying? He just got wise counsel. I don't got to do everything alone. But my main thing would be just that make sure your confidence is through the roof and just move like you were artist that done already made it. I wouldn't say don't be humble. But at the same time, don't be 100% humble. You got to add some cockiness in there, and you got to throw your weight around a little bit, or you just going to be treated like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about it, and it is a true saying, nice guys finish last. You know what I mean? That is a true saying.
Oh, yeah, for
nice
sure.
guys finish last. Like, so you can take that information and do what you want to do with it, but sometimes you got to switch the playing field up. Sometimes you got to be on the other side of the fence. Sometimes you got to look like the villain or the enemy, even if you ain't. But that's all right, though. You can't be scared of adversity, you know. And that's one thing my mama taught me, bro. You got to face adversity. You don't run from adversity. You run to that shit. Like,
100.
For real.
100. Well, One Dog, look, I appreciate you coming through Moss Studios, man. Look, the studios, you said it look nice. I try to make sure.
Hey, it's player. I feel like shit. It's a million view interview right here. This is the one I'm view, million view. You know what I'm saying? How it's set up, like. You know
Appreciate
what I'm saying? I want to thank you for, you know what I'm saying, for letting me come out tell my story. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mouse Studio. Like I said, man, I go by the name of One Dog. If you want to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram, 1DAR, We Trust. You can follow me on Twitter, One Dog Official. Like I said, you can check out the brand Undscvrd ATL. That's the Instagram page, JUUGRUNNER ATL. And there's the website, Undscvrdatl.com. I got a tape out right now on all platforms called Popping Without That Shit. You know what I mean? Me and that boy DJ Plug got an EP dropping probably like top of next year.
Okay.
Song going crazy, you know what I mean? I got a Christmas single out right now called 12 Days of Christmas, so you can go get that. I dropped that on SoundCloud though, but the tape is out on all platforms. Popping Without That Shit, One Dog, man, for sure.
One dog. Thank you so much, man. We done.
Love.
He don't got some all that negative shit, don't even be paying attention. I just fucked up diamond for a whole week, tryna eat off for 20. He talking about cars and clothes and hoes, I'm talking about give me a fucking business. It's more to life than fucking hoes, and it's more to life than getting rich. You want, you gotta set out your goals, stay focused, then achieve them shit. And slow dough better than no dough, but if you dead, you can't get no dough, bitch. This flavor by Kid finna make Jeezy come back and start back rapping. This flavor by Kid finna make Rocco really start back snapping. This shit